So this is it, the Wakool River, the Cordell Bridge, built with a Dare timber truss style of construction. This is where my dad has been laid to rest, or his ashes spread at least. This is the Wakool River, looking pretty good at the moment. Can get a lot lower than that. So we go over the Wakool River, heading towards Moorlameen. We veer immediately right, making sure we're not going to clean up any traffic. And we follow the river to the north. Through the lignum and the saltbush. And we go along here about, probably nearly a kilometre through the mud holes in winter. I've made this video particularly for my siblings who have not been to this location. In fact, me and my late mum brought my dad's ashes here because clearly I'm the favourite child. And we spread his ashes in front of a tree, which is an area where we used to go camping when we were young fellas. Not a heap of times, but we come up here a few times. Particularly Paul and I, the next brother up. And we go down to the second sort of tier here. And we veer to the right along the river. Oh, this constantly changes the course because of floods, and you can see there's some strong evidence of floods at the moment. All the saplings have been wiped out. And so this is where we used to camp when we were young fellas. We used to put our tents over there and camp on this spot here. And the river's looking real nice, I can tell you that, really nice. So that's the Wakool River, as I said. Bit of a steep bank here, but we used to just scramble down the bank and fish there. We never brought a tinny up here, but we fished here a lot. It changes the course with the floods each year, or every second or third year when they have a flood, but sometimes there's a log sitting there you can scramble down to and fish off. But yes, this tree here, this is where my dad's ashes are spread. Give you a bit of a history. My dad ran away from home when he was 14 and jumped on the first train, got into the city in Melbourne, jumped on the first train that he saw, and that happened to be going to Swan Hill. This would have been back in, oh geez, I'd have to think now, the 50s probably, no, the 40s, yep, the 40s, and ran away from home. His dad was a bit abusive and alcoholic, blah blah blah. Met an old swaggy on that train going to Swan Hill, and the swaggy was coming up here to work on a station called Melness, which is over the back there. The swaggy said, "Oh, I'm just going up to kill rabbits. I'm sure there's a job for a young fella like you if you're keen." And so they come up together, him and the old swaggy, and obviously the swaggy took him under the wing, and they brought him out here, and they worked on Melness killing rabbits for I don't know how long, but certainly from there he grew up in Belgrade, but from there he stayed in the Western District and ended up down towards Portland, and that's where he met my mother working on orchards down there in the picking season. So yeah, and so it goes. But that's where my dad is buried, on the lovely Wakool River. All his ashes are spread at the base of this tree. Now, it will be my intention this year to get a plaque and actually fix it to the tree, or put a stone at the bottom of the tree, but probably a plaque fixed to the tree might be more appropriate considering the floods they get here. So, yeah. So there you go. That's where Geoffrey Francis Cordell is buried, or his ashes are spread at least. It's a lovely spot. So to my siblings that have never been here, you disgust me. You're terrible. Only joking. Righto, so there we are for history's sake. This will be on YouTube forever. That's where Geoffrey Francis Cordell is born. Thanks for watching, guys.